Is it ready? Oh, no.
yeah, it is.
Damn.
Welcome, everyone, to the 22nd edition of the Uncreative podcast. We're getting freaky on a Friday night or a Friday morning, Saturday morning, whatever. I am the King Sarah, joined by Ace Bandit,
Hello.
Solo Train,
Yes, sir.
and Violet Ghost, aka Link.
Did you just like die or something?
I didn't know what the fuck to say.
No, you can say whatever. Like D&D was just doing his little like 90s radio host thing. I'm sure that you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Link, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, man.
Well, I've been doing some stop motion shit for a couple years now, and I'm getting back into it, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more interesting and creative shit. I'm not necessarily just Dragon Ball fights. Some more video game shit. Like I just ordered a Restore to Sonic, so I can do a Mario versus Sonic, and I want to do a Goku versus Vegeta soon as well. Really bad.
He said no Dragon Ball fights. The second thing he says is just Dragon Ball fight.
Yeah.
You can't leave the unreliable, dude.
Yeah, like, I need the views. Mario Kart didn't do that well.
Well, it doesn't matter, bro. As long as you're passionate about it and you had fun, like
I had a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, you about to take over the stop motion community again.
Yeah, I'm about to take over.
About to make Jay come out of Rook.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I miss Jay.
I miss Jay too.
Yeah.
I love him.
I love him too. I hope he's doing well. If he hears this, Jay, come back. We love you. Jay, now we know we were wrong. We messed up.
Yeah,
and now you're gone.
Yeah, no, you're gone. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna shoot him a text like right now. Hold on.
Okay, cool. So topics today. Set the programmer. That's my topic.
I hate that.
What did he do?
Allegedly message minors.
Oh. Well, that's fair.
Yo, what? Yo, huh?
Huh? What's up?
Yo, like, you said allegedly, like, yo. Or...
Is this the Hero Brian X situation, but on like a larger scale?
I just... Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told you before, right? Okay? Well, I probably...
He deserves to get his ass beat.
he deserves to get his ass beat.
And then that's it.
I honestly forgot what I said after that.
No, you literally did not follow it up with anything. You just said that.
You know what? You're right. I did. I was just like, he just deserves to get his ass beat. And then a dramatic paused, and you guys were like, and I was like, oh no, that's it.
So
straight up.
All right, the editor,
violence.
roll the clip back.
So
roll the clip. Roll that clip.
Yeah, I know that you have a lot to say, Sully, about like the EDP situation. I know you probably have a lot to say.
I don't want to pop off. I'll just keep it brief. He deserves to get his ass beat.
That was the most brief thing I've ever heard in my life.
So I'm gonna take the opposite side of the road. Now we'll say Seth the Programmer is a really bad person, but he's not as bad as people think he is. That's my hill. That's what I'm gonna stay.
You can fight and die on that hill.
Well, you could tell me why you disagree, and then we'll have like a discussion about it, bro.
I don't know, man. He's just kind of always gave me that creeper vibe. I trust my gut. Like him as a power scaler, or him as a content creator, I can respect the grind and the hustle. But after watching Clyde's videos, all of his like Naruto and Bleach videos, all of them were written, edited, and fucking like basically made by Clyde.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like that ain't cool, dude. You can't. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So, and this doesn't just go for Bleach, but like Seth has this really big problem of he'll hate on a series and just hate it and hate it and hate it and hate it until it resurges in popularity, and then he'll just make a video on it. And it's like, if you hate this series so much, then why are you making a video on it?
Well, that could be like fans requesting it.
Yeah, but to only do it as soon as it's popular within the algorithm, like, nigga, you're just doing that just for clout at that point. Like,
I mean, that's
come on,
true,
man.
but that's like the pursuit of a YouTuber, right?
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. To me, that's just that's a little shaky. It is gray, though. I will admit that that's a little bit of a gray area, because, like, you know, that's basically the same thing as like, everybody doing a Beast Gohan video in like 6 months from now when he releases. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I guess it kind of depends on the context. I don't know, man. There's a lot of.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No. I was just gonna say there's a lot of gray areas there, man.
I will say, seeing Seth's like live streams and stuff, he was always really edgy. I'm surprised that nobody's even said anything about that. Speaking of which, why did Clyde wait this long? Like, you guys could say Seth is so bad and all this stuff, which I agree, but why did he just accept Seth's money for a long time and just didn't come out and say anything? You could say, oh, well, he was depending on that money, and at the end of the video with like Keemstar on the live stream, they're like, Seth, you don't deserve to be on the internet. You need to get a real job and do this. Why didn't Clyde get a real job? Like, are you for real? Like, okay, he was in an abusive position, but still.
Did you watch I'm assuming you watched Clyde's video, right?
I watched a little bit of it. I watched 6 hours of that drama alert report thing. So I highly recommend you watch Clyde's video. So you finished it? Educate me, bro. I'll watch it after, but educate me.
He has been having some mental issues for a long time. Like, he's pretty depressed, and not just specifically about this scenario. His father killed himself due to, like, drugs and all this extra shit, right? And it basically really fucked him up for a long, long time. And that's not an excuse to, like, extort people. I don't want to say extort, but, like, to use people for money, right? But that does explain kind of his mindset on the situation. And I only say that because, like, he was in a bad headspace from, like, 2005 all the way to like 2017. I say 2005 because I don't know how old the dude is, right? He sounds like he's like late 20s, so probably not 2005, probably like 2009 through 2017. Point that I'm trying to make is that the dude has been having some pretty bad mental health issues, and a lot of people are taking Clyde's side because a lot of people feel like Seth took advantage of that. And a part of me kind of agrees with that. Like, I'm going to give you an example, Shane. Let's say I come to you and I say, you know, hey, man, I'm really struggling with school, right? You know, like, I'm really just trying to get through college, blah, 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 right? And instead of you being a homie and being like, hey, man, you'll get through it, if you need some help on some assignments or whatever, I got you. You basically just turned and told me, like, oh, shut the fuck up, retard. You're so fucking annoying. That's what Seth did to Clyde whenever Clyde would, like, come to him about issues. So they were never real homies. Mm-hmm. Seth, in my personal opinion, it was a symbiotic relationship. They both benefit from each other, but they don't know how to walk away from each other, like a certain somebody else that we all know.
I guess that's kind of like an abusive relationship where they just don't understand how to get out of it. But I don't know, bro. Just waiting that long, and also, Clyde was basically saying, like, oh, he's intimidated of doing the video because he's scared of, like, what Seth would bring on him, and the only reason why he did it was because he kept getting harassed by Seth's fans because of the Naruto versus Ichigo animation. I think, like, he couldn't have talked to anybody else to release that video in collaboration with them or try to state his case. Now, remember that Swag Kage said that, like, the reason why he stopped talking to Clyde is because Seth used to talk shit about him all the time, so he didn't really like Clyde either. So, but, like, you think that everybody in the community kind of shunned you? You couldn't have talked to, like, fucking, I don't know, someone outside the power scaling community, because he's going through all these communities and stuff. You couldn't have talked to Geekdom and, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I guess it's, like, hindsight, but, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's a long time to be waiting for that. Like, especially the pedophile thing. Like, if he did something so horrible, why would you just wait on it? Like, that's just kind of crazy to me.
Yeah,
like that's something that affected more people. Like, and you're just gonna be like, oh well, I don't know, bro. That's a little spineless to me. but also, you know, I haven't been in the situation. But I will just say, like, I don't know. Like, if it was somebody so, like, deeply hurt by this and stuff besides you, you would think that you'd have a little bit of the courage to do it, especially because it was a minor and stuff and how hard people are fighting on it now. You would think that he would want to do it, but I guess he waited 5 years, so.
Imagine like Seth sees this or Clyde sees this.
I invited Seth and Clyde on the podcast. They both didn't respond, so unlucky, I guess.
I would have sent the message on Instagram because Clyde doesn't have a lot of followers on Instagram. Probably would have seen it.
Okay, well, I guess you can too. I mean, you're a host of the podcast if you want to.
You know what? What if I did?
Then I'll give you a big smooch.
Come here.
For me, for me, I'm gonna say it like this. It seems as though that when the fire got like put, you know, to Clyde's ass only, that is when, you know, the video making, and that is when everything really started, you know, to come up, and that's when he decided, you know what, I think I should say something. Which, you know what, that is all right for you, bro. Like, you gotta look out for yourself. Cool, man. I'm not gonna like say anything, like as far as that's concerned, you know, because if like someone was like, you know, like doing all that, you know, to me and all their fans and all their like, you know, supporters that were coming off of my ass, you know what, dude, I'm gonna fucking have to, you know, like open my, you know, like my mouth, and like I'm gonna speak up on it. But it's like at a point where it's like not only is like the stuff he's doing is affecting other people that I know, people that I'm also, you know, like who I know, as far as like the community is concerned and friends and all that stuff, you know, like that's also bad, you know, and like you should, you know, like more or less want to, you know, like want to like, you know, say something, you know, for them as well. But like the severity of the things that he's allegedly doing and like, you know, like have done in the past, you know, it's like some really some horrible and some really like, you know, like serious stuff that go outside of just being a troll. Like, no, like horrible person, you know, like you are seeing all this stuff, you know, like you should want to you know, at least say you know, some words on it. You know, like I understand, you know, the money aspect and like and all that, but I feel like, you know, in certain scenarios, there are just certain things that like mean a little more than that, or at least they should, you know?
Yeah, I agree. At a certain point, like you got to have your responsibility as an adult to like call this stuff out. Like, once again, Starblast Studios, shout out to him. You know, I know that me and him aren't on the best terms, but we are on fair terms. But I will say shout out to him for coming out on that Herobrine stuff, because I was like, he saw that was wrong, and he called it out, as he should. Sully, you were pouring drinks on the podcast. I can hear it. But,
Sorry.
like, being the adult in the situation, I know a lot of people could be intimidated and stuff, but how do you think like a child feels if they're like intimidated? So you're not speaking up for them until 5 years later, now that they're an adult, and now you want to act like, oh, I knew this the whole time, I was keeping it in the back pocket. What does that say about you, Clyde? Like, you seem like I don't care if you were intimidated, I don't care if you wanted to, like, I know that sounds really messed up, but I'm just gonna say, like, dude, if it's that severe, like DNZ said, like, you should have said something earlier, bro. Why is this kept under wraps? How much other stuff are you guys keeping under wraps? And just like, you know, Chet Goldstein in the EDP 445 situation, now people are starting to go back to Clyde and see that, oh, they allege that Seth was racist. They also did racist stuff. They allege that Seth doxed them. They also doxed people. Like, so I'm just like, were you scared of the backlash for you? Or were you like, or are you just not a good person in general? You're just going to keep that secret? Like, that's not cool to me.
Yeah. I feel like multiple things are able, you know, to be like true at once. And
and like all the things that Seth, like may have done or like have done, like those things can be horrible, but you guys also in the past, you also like were aware of it, and like nothing was done or said. Just like back to, like the minor stuff and all this, like it's one thing, to be like a troll or like an asshole, whatever, but like the severity again, like it's just like, how do you, with like,
bro, letting it slide
with your head and like with your brain and like within your mind, for you yourself, you believe that he allegedly did all this stuff. You believe it. And you say nothing. That is terrible. And that makes you look horrible as well.
Once again, I will say this. I mean, I think the gap was like 21 to 16. That is fucking insane, by the way. But
yeah,
I'm also gonna say I don't see people talking at that gap too weird. It's kind of weird, but not too weird. But once you start getting the nude stuff involved in it, I'm like, okay, you need to be locked up. Goodbye, my back to the lobby. Like that's literally my response.
No. You should have said goodbye, my back.
We're gonna get canceled. Watch, Clyde's gonna pull that clip and be like, "Solo Train was racist one time, and now I gotta expose him."
You know what? If it's anybody who's racist, I'm just racist to myself.
I thought you were gonna say it's me. I got scared. My heart sank for a second. I was like, no, here it comes.
No, bro. You know that I'm out of pocket. I'm the most out of pocket out of you three, right?
How do you know?
Because
that sounds like a challenge.
I almost said something really fucked up. Oh my god,
dude, same, bro.
Oh my goodness. I will say the Seth, and we gotta say the programmer at the end of it. Just you know why, guys. But Seth the programmer, saying like nudes, winky face, or whatever emoji he put, and like if he said like he was on a call and he was just doing that just to troll somebody. First of all, that's a really bad friend. Like if someone were to do that to me, like texted this like a girl that I liked and like said like nudes and were sending me screenshots like that, I would not talk to them. Like I would actually want to fight them, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But like that, I know it looks really bad, but if he was right about the call and like it was a cooperation of stuff, first of all, you shouldn't do that with a 16-year-old, and he admitted that he shouldn't have done that in general. But if he did that, really bad person. But I don't think he's like a groomer or something. But if that allegation of him saying, "Oh, let me fly you out over here and like invite you to a 3-way or something," that she said, nah, bro, that's crazy. Nah, at that point, Seth the programmer gotta go. That nigga gotta get packed up, bro. We gotta put that nigga in a loony bin.
Wait.
Another little slammer.
What the fuck? The second half of that.
Yeah, so the girl on Keemstar's live stream was saying that he said that he was gonna fly her out and invite her to a 3-way with some other people or something. And then like Seth was like, I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about. I actually had a 3-way with somebody, but I don't know what you're talking about with that and flying her out. I never said that. So I don't know. Like it's all like he said, she said stuff. And like they couldn't provide the screenshots for that. But if that's true, like we gotta send that nigga to Final Destination, bro. It's gone. Like we gotta take him away. But I'm not sure if that's true though. Like I think it's just hearsay, so I'm not sure. And I do remember like one time in like the Keemstar thing, Seth started like going like full Joker mode. And he's like, "Oh, but if I did, you can't prove it. You can't prove it. You can't prove that I did this. You can't prove it." And I was like, "Oh my god, Jesus!"
Oh my god!
and then later in like he started saying like really like mean spirited things. Like I know that I like whenever I get mad, I say like, "Oh, you're a fucking retard." But he was like, "You dumb retard," bitch. Like saying stuff like that. I'm like, wow, dude, that's crazy. Then he also said like they were like, yeah, Clyde was in an abusive family, and then Seth the programmer was like, that I saved him from, and I'm like, oh wow, dude, that's crazy hard to hear. And like,
yeah, he definitely went off the deep end.
He was saying some craziness, and like the stuff with him and Swag Kage was so surreal because they were always, to me, they were like the Goku Black and Merge Zamasu, or like they were like a dynamic duo, bruh. But like just seeing them fight was just kind of crazy, bro. Y'all can talk.
That was the hard.
Oh.
That was the hardest part.
Really? We can't?
Well, you guys didn't. What the? You guys just went silent.
Look,
No
man.
Storm Productions.
Like 3 seconds.
3 seconds of silence is a long. You know what? I'm making a 56-page doc on you of why you're a piece of for not talking for 3 seconds. How about that?
I had a
okay,
mouthful of Fritos.
Yeah, but last time you did the Heath Ledger joke and it was funny. Oh my god!
I was unaware of Swags and Seth
Fallout. I could tell you what happened, the context. So Seth, whenever the first doc came out, like the 56-page doc or whatever doc came out, Swag was like, "Hey Seth, I'm seeing this. I like skimmed through it. What's going on?" And Seth was like, "Oh, that's not me." And then like in the Keemstar live stream, he was explaining like, "Oh, let me explain the context behind these screenshots." So Swag was like, "Wait a minute, but you told me that wasn't you. So you're lying to me now?" And they just had like a big spat against that because he betrayed Swag's trust.
Damn, man.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. My two favorite people in this thing, I like Clyde, but Clyde did a lot of stupid. In my opinion, I think Six and Swag Kage are the goats for real. Like they were very hands off of any of this drama. They had nothing on their names. They were just really cool throughout it, and they were just trying to get down to the bottom of stuff. And it was just Six and Swag, my goats for real. Six, you're welcome on the podcast. Swag, you have 1 million subscribers. You are also welcome on the podcast, but I doubt you'd ever see this. But give me a kiss.
We hope you do, though.
Oh, if
Maybe
he
one
did,
day.
I'm gonna give him a smooch. Don't worry, I'm not. Oh, I was about to say something really bad. Forget it.
Hey, what?
Nothing.
Oh, my God.
I keep thinking of really mean, like messed up things. I was about to be like, you can edit that out if you feel like it. I don't know.
All right. I got
No. I still can't get over that. But you can't prove it.
But you can't prove it. You can't prove that I did that.
Like, dude,
Handle the truth.
who did what?
Who did farted? Whoever smelt it dealt it. That's what they should have said to him. If they would have said whoever smelt it dealt it, he would have been.
Man, bro.
Nah,
You
dude.
should've-
You know the reason? The
Really?
real reason, if I can talk, why all this is happening, okay?
Why?
It's because of this. It's because Soldier Boy forgot to tell him.
I thought you were gonna like go into like a big spiel or something. I thought it was like your Joker monologue. You're like, my father. You're about to start going crazy.
Real reason.
No.
But you can't prove
He's
it.
like-
It's fucking funny. I'm using that as my meme now. Like, but you can't prove it. You can't prove it.
She can't prove it. She can't prove it. She can't prove it. Like, I can't believe that he said, man, bro, we need to make a shirt of that. That's funny.
It's like Bardock throwing the Revenger cannon, and like the Revenger cannon just it says you cannot prove it. He just throws it at Frieza, and like he throws it at Frieza's supernova, and the supernova is like titled like accusations, like it just gets disintegrated, and then Seth just dies.
And thus, planet Vegeta is saved. And
Frieza, I guess Frieza would be Clyde.
Yeah.
Who would
Make me
Frieza be?
you go.
Frieza would be Keemstar.
Oh my god.
That makes so much sense. Also, think about Keemstar too. Is one, this thing happened 5 years ago. I don't know what the statute of limitations of this is, but Keemstar was just sitting there like he hasn't done some of this stuff, and I'm just like, bro. And like, I'm not trying to be like, I like Keemstar, I really do. And like, he even brought up the N-word thing, but he started making excuses about it and stuff. Like, he's like, oh, but he made fun of me for being Italian, and blah, blah, blah. Which, cool, that's fine, right? But like, whenever Seth was doing the same thing, Keemstar was like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, dude, you did really bad things too, bro. Let's be fair.
Yeah. Fair is fair, right is right, wrong is wrong at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh, also like, in the Keemstar thing, Clyde, he's like, I refuse to talk to Seth. I'm not doing this for your entertainment, which I kind of respect. But also, I'm kind of like, Clyde, you know, two things. One, I feel like you should have confronted that. You would have had better closure, in my opinion. But that's kind of like being like someone who abused you. You want to go and see them and like talk to them one more time. Like I don't know if that's good for most people's mental, but sometimes it's like pretty like good for people's mental. Like they get to like be like, yeah, you know what? You don't have that power over me. Fuck you. Like, and that's kind of a W. But the second thing is like, Clyde, if you could have just like ignored Seth after uploading these videos once again, why didn't you do it 5 years ago? Who is that? What is? Why is my thing glitching? Oh, hi Rice.
It's Rice. All right.
Hey, Rice.
Can you guys hear me?
We're talking about this. Yeah, we're talking about the SethTheProgramer drama.
Oh, I'm trying to get my headphones on here. Give me a second.
You're cool.
We're actually on the podcast right now, dude. So
we are.
Sorry if I interrupted.
Oh,
no. You're welcome to stay.
Yeah, man, Rice. We actually want you to stay.
Oh, okay. Actually, let me hold on. Let me connect these so I can actually hear.
All right, cool.
Wait, wrong. Jesus Christ.
Bro,
stupid headphones.
Wait,
my whole HUD looks crazy now because, huh?
Is
I'm
Link still
here.
here?
I just it's loud as fuck in downtown over here.
Oh, this
Oh,
cool,
okay.
I'm trying to be nice for the podcast.
Nah, thanks. I appreciate it. Aside from Sully like pouring drinks in the background.
Man, I'm sorry.
That adds character.
It sounded like a Sprite ad or something, bro. It was like the caressence of the. I felt the tide wave in that.
Alright, y'all can hear me now, right?
We can hear you, bro.
Alright, for sure. Alright, so I'm on. So you guys are in the middle of your podcast right now, right?
Yeah, we are. We were talking about SethTheProgramer. If you want to talk about that, give your 2 cents on it.
Oh, actually, yeah. That is quite a subject.
It is.
Very much so.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I never really expected Seth to really be like this terrible of a person. But I think what really pissed me off about the whole situation is his complete lack of remorse for all the stuff he's done. I actually talked to Hunter about this yesterday because he didn't know much about the situation. But if you watch the live stream with Keemstar, when he's basically saying, "Oh, I want to make a video to Clyde and just wish him the best."
Oh,
right?
dude, that part was really weird because like they were like discussing an authentic like discussion and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, I was gonna make a video. I was gonna say this in my video," and I'm like, "Dude, why are you doing this like a business angle? What the?" That was mad strange.
Like, just apologize to him. Like, you don't have to make it into the form of a video. Like, it's very clear he's more concerned about his image or his career rather than like actually, I guess, making amends to Clyde. Like, if you actually cared, you wouldn't make a video. You would just talk to him over the phone in private.
Well, that's not.
Discord,
I'm not sure if that works there because Clyde didn't want to talk. Well, I guess he didn't want to. He said that he didn't want to entertain people. He's like, I'm not doing this for your entertainment. But
no, you're right.
To be honest, bro, Seth, you know what would have been a W response? I was talking to my coworker at work about this. A W response from Seth would have just been like, "It was a long time ago. I apologize. I know I did everything wrong. I accept the apology." Like, I mean, not accept the apology. I'm just here to apologize and try to be better because he hasn't acted bad in like since. Like, they don't have anything on him recent. So like, dude, just own up to the past and then you would be fine. The internet probably will still make memes about you, but now you really mess yourself up. You sound like the fucking Joker on Keemstar's show, and you made yourself look like a clown.
No. He was on some shit, bro.
He really thought he was Light Yagami, bro.
No, he was like the whole "I am Kiddo" moment right there.
He legit like his eyes are probably like glowing red with the like, and Ryuk was probably standing behind him with that.
Nah, and the worst, yeah, because like actually something that I did think that was a little messed up on Keemstar's end, in my opinion, was, you know how Clyde said that he didn't agree to be on the stream with Seth, right?
Yeah.
I think I do think that was kind of fucked up because. Oh wait, am I allowed to curse on this shit? Or?
You can say
yeah.
Am I allowed to curse on this shit? Yeah, D&Z's editing this time, so curse as much as you want.
All right, for sure.
No.
Out of respect for DNZ, I will censor myself.
Just wow.
Okay, but anyway. Like, I honestly thought that wasn't cool on Keemstar's end because Clyde did make it pretty obvious that he was not comfortable with talking to Seth at the moment. But at the same time, I do think Clyde could have taken this opportunity to really like talk to Seth.
He could have shit on him, to be honest. He could have like, if he's such an abuser, he could have like really took a dump on his chest, and he had nothing to do with it.
Especially Charlie at the end. Like Charlie went off on Seth, and honestly, that really goes to show just like how badly Seth treated his friends. Though the thing with Noodles,
oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Noodles was very annoying.
Yeah, no, Noodles was definitely a bit too emotional to really be, I guess, in that stream. Because there was a lot of moments where he was just straight up interrupting and like not letting most people talk. Even like the people that were on his side, he was interrupting.
Yeah,
right?
And then they started turning against him. They're like, Noodles, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. Though, wait, wasn't Arrow neutral though?
Arrow? Was he the attorney guy? No, he wasn't.
No, that was Pack God, I think.
No. Pack God was not. Pack God was no. That's Keemstar's homie. There was the attorney dude that was like literally like answering stuff like a fucking attorney. Arrow was there before him. Arrow was on Seth's side, I think. I think he was just basically saying like, don't act like you guys are all innocent.
Nah, he was. I don't think he was on either side because I remember saying, calling Seth some shit, like. I forgot what he said, but all I know is that he does not fuck with Seth either, and Seth doesn't like him either.
My fault.
I think you could be right though, because I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of feel like Arrow was low key on Seth's side. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one.
Well, the only thing that people are trying to say is like you guys are also hiding skeletons in your closets, so don't just act like.
No, that's a fair point.
Yeah, I think it's fair until you heard about like the. I'm gonna fly this miner out to me. I think that now that's kind of crazy. But also like once again, what is the statute of limitations on it? Like I'm not talking about like from a legal standpoint because like I really don't know. Maybe Sully might be able to handle this one. But like on like drama and stuff like this, like are we still gonna hold this against him? It was 5 years ago. I don't know. I guess it's not my place to hold it against him. But like I'm also thinking like if he has not acted again, because they were like trying to compare him to EDP because EDP was the most recent person. But EDP after getting caught, he just kept doing it. Like he just kept doing it, and like he just kept talking to minors until he got caught up with the cupcake thing. But like Seth, he hasn't. Seth the programmer hasn't had this happen to him like in 5 years, 6 years.
You mean where he's like hit up any minors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I know,
is Seth?
Seth is 25.
Yeah,
I know. They started actually. That's one thing I want to talk about. They started just like doxing Seth low-key. They put out his face reveal. I've never seen his face before. I think I've seen a leak of it.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, and then they like put out where he lives. I know what state he lives in. He lives in Oregon. This is public knowledge now, so I can say it. And also, I know what year he was born. He's born in 1997 because it kept saying it. And they literally made him like send his ID to Keemstar, unblocked everything, uncensored. And then they started like being like, "Oh my god, he photoshopped this. He photoshopped the 9 into 7." And like, I was just like, if you guys are saying that Seth is doxing you guys, like it's just kind of strange that
doxing him right
that's
now.
really
like are very much. And he was like Keemstar was like, can I say the month? Can I say the day? Can I say the full thing? And he's about to read it. Seth's like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, because
like why are you doing that, bro?
Just that. Also, one thing I didn't really like that Keemstar was doing was that Keemstar. I'm not gonna lie, he was because you know how he was trying to say, "Oh, I'm unbiased," right? I'm like. He's trying to like quote keep the peace or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. He was playing. He was kind of playing the role between unbiased interview and just straight up instigator.
Yeah, okay. I will say this. I don't, and I will kind of defend Seth the Programmer on this thing. They kept saying from like he sexually harassed a minor to sexually assault a minor and stuff, and they'll just like start saying like. The hardest versions of some of this stuff, and I'm like, why are you guys doing that? Stop doing that.
Well, Keem did correct himself at the end.
I know, because they kept correcting him, but like he just kept doing it. Like they just kept saying the worst thing.
Is true. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That is. Yeah, because like in those situations, you really do have to be specific with what you're like accusing someone for. In this case, it's Seth wasn't sexually he didn't assault nobody. He was harassing.
And he didn't groom anybody either, but they kept saying that, and I'm like, and Seth the programmer basically said he was like, well, I didn't follow up with it. Like, I didn't just keep talking to her and believe like
isn't asking for nudes of a minor technically grooming though, or am I
no,
tripping?
grooming is whenever you train someone until they're 18 to be like your like lover or something.
Partner.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So like he wasn't training her to do anything. He just, and once again he was saying like the context of that was they were in a call and they were just trying to mess with somebody, which I think is really fucked up that they were trying to do that. But if it's not true, then like pack him up, I guess. But also, once again, 5-6 years, like, should we pack him up? Like, or because once again, unless anybody comes out and it's like proven that he's still doing this, I don't know. Like, do you pack him up for it? Like,
I don't think so, to be honest with you. I feel like
honestly, I'm not too sure on this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because
But
usually you would like want to put
step
someone in jail or get them like reformed because they might act again. But if he hasn't
I think
acted
as long-
again, then
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Like if he hasn't acted again, then is he technically on a path to reformation?
But I think if Seth's willing to take accountability for his actions and accept the consequences, then I don't think there should be any problems. But again, like I said earlier in the live stream, the way Seth was talking, it seemed like he didn't really grasp like the severity of his actions. You know what I mean?
I mean, he was kind of downplaying it a little bit, but to be fair, I think the point of his thing was he kept saying like my career. I think he was just trying to salvage something, so he wanted to downplay it a little bit. But to be fair, once again, if he would have just owned up to it and been like, hey, that was 5 years ago. I did that. I know it was bad. I know I did this. I sexually harassed this person. I will never do that again. I haven't done it since. Like, I think I would have a lot more respect for him. But like the internet will still start clowning on him. But I'm sure, with his my so edgy personality, I'm sure he could take it. Like, why didn't he just take that road?
Right.
It's kind of like if you went to like okay, let's say if someone gave you the option to lose $100 or $10,000, and like Seth is like, I don't want to lose any money. And he tried to go into the live stream to not lose any money. And you know what he ended up losing? Like $7,000. So $7,000 is close to $10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have just lost the 100 and just went on with your day. But no, you had to keep going. You dug your hole deeper and now you have to like sit in that hole. Like, sorry, bro, but you really did not put yourself in the best position. And how you were talking, dude, you made yourself sound like a complete narcissistic sociopath.
Oh yeah, no, he was being very narcissistic.
You can't prove it. You can't prove it.
You can't prove it. You can't prove it. Narcissistic.
Yeah, then he was also trying to like. Okay, wait, which part was it again? But I remember there was one part where he's just like, I could have done it without you.
Yeah, well, they were saying that he kept saying that in live streams. He didn't say that there.
Yeah.
And but the one thing that was really crazy, and I already talked to them about it, was whenever he said like they were like, Clyde was in an abusive relationship, abusive family dynamic or whatever, household. Oh, and he was like, yeah, that I saved him from. And I'm like, yo, craziness. That's crazy to say.
That's what I was talking about. That was the moment I was talking about.
That's crazy to say.
I'm like, if that were really, I'm like, yo, that is not something you should be flexing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Clyde was really your friend, you wouldn't be flexing that.
Yeah. You wouldn't even hold that over him like that.
Exactly. Also, what else? Because the whole thing with Noodles was also a little messy because they were trying to like accuse him.
Yeah, he said the N-word when he was 15, and they were like, "But you said the N-word."
Right. But not only that, but it was also the whole like, wait, was it Noodles that slept with someone who was drunk or something?
No, it was Noodles' friend. They said that he was He's like, "Oh, you say that about Seth, but you're friends with someone who literally like raped somebody."
Yeah, but he said because he said that but like his defense for that was like, oh, the girl wanted it, but at the same time, it's like
no, the defense was that wasn't the defense.
Or I don't know. They said something like
they
that.
They said that the defense was it happened, and then oh my god, my call is like going crazy right now. It's not on the recording, but like on my actual monitor, it's going crazy. But he said that yo, this is so strange. What the hell? Sorry, I'm losing track. This is really crazy. He said that the girl was going in and out of consciousness or whatever, but they were both blackout drunk. And whenever she woke up, she said that her friends could have said that it was like that, but she didn't press any charges because she actually liked the guy or something.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to like pin his friend as a rapist then, if that's really the case.
To be honest, if you heard someone saying I was having sex with a girl who's fading in and out of consciousness, what's the first thing you're gonna think?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. No, but like when you add more context to it, because you said they were both drunk, right?
But yeah, that's what he said. I don't know if that's true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But the lady still didn't press charges, so I guess he's good to go. I guess.
I guess that might be the case, because you do know, like, because it's like in some situations, some girls may not press charges because they might be afraid to do so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we really don't know, bro. Shoot, that's a whole nother can of worms.
That is a whole other can of worms
for that. But yeah, like you said, it's a whole different can of worms. So there's really no, like, we can't really get a definitive answer on that.
But I know what they were trying to say with that. Two things. One, I want to say, like you said, there's more context to it. That's what Seth the Programmer was trying to say the whole time.
Right.
Like, there's more context to all this stuff that seems really bad whenever you say it out loud. But there's a lot of context to it. So that's what he was fighting on. And the other thing is that they were saying, like, you guys are friends with really bad people. You guys have been friends with Seth even though you knew he was a bad person. Y'all didn't say anything. Y'all just waited until an opportunistic moment to start outing Seth the Programmer.
You mean to, like, basically strike at him?
Yeah, and I remember Seth the Programmer and Swag Kage were like going at it, which was really sad to me.
Yeah, I feel bad for Swag.
Yeah, I feel really bad for Swag too. But
Swag was like the only one. Actually, I'll let you finish.
No, that's cool. I was just gonna say, yeah, you're right. Swag was like the only one who was like his homie. Even Six was Seth the Programmer's homie until Six saw that Seth the Programmer would keep like talking crap on live streams on him.
Right. Yeah. No. What I really felt bad about Swag was that Seth straight up lied to him about like the allegations, right?
Yeah, he said like that wasn't him, and then he was explaining why it was him.
And then Swag came back and he was really mad.
Bro, I've never heard him that mad. He was like, "You rat!" I was like, "Oh my goodness, dude, that's crazy."
I can't say, so I really can't say I blame Swag for getting that mad, and I honestly feel really bad for him too, because like from what I remember, like in all this shit, he was really good friends with Seth. Yeah. And the fact that Seth resented him so much, like behind the scenes. That really sucks, because I've been in a similar situation with someone else in the past, so I completely get where he's coming from on that.
Yeah, that's kind of like a betrayal.
Cool, man.
That is like a betrayal.
But it's a good for sure. But yeah, let me not make this about me. But I'm just saying I can relate this Swag situation.
I understand. Yeah, a lot of people can empathize with that, and like
you were saying?
I guess we could just wrap this up. So I see that Link isn't here right now. Because I want to talk to like you guys about other stuff. I don't want to make this like the Seth the Programmer special or something, because we already did that on someone like that in our community before. So we don't have to do it again. It's kind of redundant. Right. You guys can watch episode 3, Dragon Bros versus Lord Hero Brian X. That kind of covers what we think too. But all I'm saying is, if all that stuff that he's accused of is true, all of it, he's a really bad degenerative person and nobody should be around him in the community. But I will also say, if he has not acted on those things in 5-6 years, I'm not sure how to feel about it exactly. Like, if he changed, then good. But once again, that interview did not do him any favors. It looks like he does not care and he was not remorseful for it. And that's like the narrative now. So nobody really thinks that he's changed at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much my entire stance. So I pretty much agree with you on that. But if Seth is willing, or eventually if he's ever willing to realize the severity of his actions, and again is able to take accountability for it and accept the consequences, then good on him. But in the meantime, if these allegations are really true, then yes, he is a really, really shitty person and should not be on the internet. And like Keem said, get a 9-to-5 job, even though it's probably going to be hard to do.
I'm not trying to be rude, but Clyde also could have done that thing instead of taking his money for editing.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, because Clyde... Oh, yeah, cause actually, we're wrapping this up, so we...
No. You got it. You got to say it, because just somebody text Link to make sure he comes back. But you can say it. Say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I remember one of like the big points in that was like Clyde knew like that's the type of Seth was on, right? But he was still like, I guess, relying on him to get paid.
And once again, if it's something with a minor, you should like step up. I don't care how. I'm not trying to sound rude, but I don't care how depressed and downtrodden you are. You got to speak up for somebody for the sake of them. They can't speak up for themselves, so you got to do it. Someone had to, and nobody did.
Yeah, because I think Clyde in that situation. Now, I'm not trying to defend Clyde, but from what I understood, Clyde was in a situation where it's like sometimes you just got to be selfish, right?
Yeah, but with a kid, bro, like that's kind of wild.
But no, with the kid, yeah, no, that is wild.
No, but like look at how hard he's slamming him with that accusation. He is slamming that. So that first of all, that's the only reason why Keemstar picked it up. Let's be real. Because if there was no like pedophile accusations, nobody would have picked it up. Nobody would have cared.
Right.
But like he used that so hard. He hit him with Mjolnir with that. And now he's gonna be like back then, whenever it was live happening, when the girl was literally being bullied, like being harassed in service he was in, he just thought, oh well, I'll just accept this money. I don't care. Like you're a too. 5 years ago, you were a 5 years ago as well. All right, let's be fair then.
Yeah. Speaking of Clyde, weren't you gonna try? Didn't you try getting into contact with him?
I did on Twitter, but it didn't work. Sully's gonna get him on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that whole aspect of everything, like it really does not put like everybody besides Clyde, like I mean
Swag.
Sorry. That like whole aspect of everything, like everybody who like was aware of that specific, situation, like all those years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it really like it paints and everybody in like a horrible light, right? So like nobody here looks great. And also, real quick, guys, Link had like an emergency.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He won't be back.
Oh my God, is he all right?
I'm not sure, but he's from what I know, he's all right.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
I hope the best for his situation, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And me as well.
So let's talk about figure. No, I'm joking. That's.
Yeah. No.
But
All right.
yeah. It's just like the more that like you read and the more you watch, it's just like more and more like
Depressing.
Yeah, and just like more and more, just like starting, to pile up on like everybody, besides.
Yeah, the only person that I'm gonna
Crazy.
say that like honestly is gonna like be fine after this situation is Swag, in my opinion.
And 6.
Well, I can say, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Sick.
Six,
Yeah.
too.
Well, I don't know Six too well, so like because like I actually watched Swag Kage's content. I actually didn't know who Six was until like this whole situation.
6 and Seth the Programmer made a lot of collab videos recently. I think 6 and also Swag Kage also made collabs, and I could see a lot more collabs from them now.
Oh no, we're not. Oh, we're definitely not like that. No, Swag and
No, I just mean Swag and 6 because they're really close now.
Oh, Swag and 6 I can see, but no, Swag and fucking.
What about Chuck though?
Chuck? Chuck, I think Chuck's cool with Swag, so they'll probably do collabs if I remember correctly, or I might be tripping.
Man, bro, this does suck.
Yeah, no, it was like an all out like commentary civil war. That's the best way I can describe it.
I'm gonna have to go watch that Keemstar live stream.
Dude, it's 6 hours of madness.
6 hours.
It's literally so crazy.
Yeah.
Someone commented on there is like, this perfectly encapsulates human malice. Like, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's so hard to say.
Holy
No,
crap,
actually,
it
the
is.
funniest.
Like you go in there and it's like Elden Ring boss like life bar starts popping up.
No, hold up. The funniest comment for me,
Gotta roll.
like the one that I liked the most was this one. Seth admitted to everything, went on an Amber Heart level of narcissistic denial rant, and literally destroyed his YouTube channel of 10 years in one single stream. Damn, bro. I did not see that coming at all.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If he still has those banger videos, I might still watch him.
What, Seth?
Is that bad?
But
But like, I guess
don't
Clyde's
know.
not writing for him or editing for him anymore, so it's gonna be kind of tough.
No,
Set the
definitely
programmer.
not.
If you want me to edit, I'll do it. I don't really care what you do. I'm gonna be like Clyde
Okay.
from 5 years ago. I don't really care what you do whenever you do it. I just want money.
I mean, like
Damn.
apparently Clyde, like he signed on, you know, and he made like $4,000 for like 25 videos.
Which I'm gonna say is good for starting, but that is really bad pay. Like the more you think about it, you're like 25 videos, 200 per video or something like that. That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good on paper, but that's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because of like I haven't really seen a lot of like the videos, I'm gonna be honest. Like I've seen like maybe 2, maybe 3, but like from what I know of like the videos and like their quality and stuff, like, you know, I mean, I
Honestly,
feel like 200 a video. I mean, that's it's all right, but you know.
I mean, it's all right.
I feel like
Actually, since we're talking about like the quality of like editing in
Like a
those
little-
videos, based
Yeah.
off what I've seen, a lot of like Seth's like I guess quality of like or like the quality of video editing Clyde did for him was pretty much on par with like the Masked Man, if y'all know who that is.
I'm not sure.
I think I've heard of him before.
Yeah, he's like a manga YouTuber strictly. He mostly reviews manga. He doesn't talk like about anime. He only talks about manga.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm subscribed to Clyde as well as I'm not subscribed to
I
Set the
think I'm
Programmer anymore.
subscribed to Clyde.
But I've watched
not-
his videos and like it's kind of hard for me to believe that he wrote the scripts for Set the Programmer because his videos are not nearly as good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn, probably. Who knows? Maybe it's because
Well,
maybe it's because he was getting paid, so he's putting more effort into the writing.
I did say that when it came to the Bleach versus Naruto videos over on Seth's
that's
channel,
you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Actually,
that
speaking
Clyde
I'll let you finish.
that Clyde was the one that wrote the scripts for that. I don't think that he wrote the scripts for other videos though. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I didn't really.
But I don't know.
I guess I didn't really watch
I think-
those videos because I don't really care for. Well,
Right.
it's not that I don't care for Bleach. I was about to say that, and then I remember that you might hit me. With, I
No,
thought I know. You're gonna hit me with the haymaker or something. I know.
No, after
Oh, dude, I remember. That just reminded me. Seth, the programmer, was in the fucking call. Then he's like, "Yeah, swag. I hit your bitch ass with a haymaker. Another verbal haymaker. Sit the f down." I was like,
remember that.
"What the f is he
So
talking about?"
stupid. You didn't hit him with anything. The only person who's getting hit with haymakers right now is Seth. Like,
Bro,
come
your
on now.
career is getting hit with haymakers. Your subscriber count
No,
is getting hit
buddy.
with haymakers.
No, Seth literally just turned into Deji when fucking Deji was fighting.
I hate it. You're
Talking
idiots.
all that-
You're idiots.
Yeah,
I hate being the bad guy.
Exactly, talking all that.
I'm sorry, but that video's kind of funny. Deji, if you want a boxing match with me, I'll beat that ass, boy. But I'm tired of being the bad guy.
Well, I mean,
Oh my God.
apparently, I mean, like I heard, you know, like on the street, that Deji has been, he's been taking for so long, right?
What?
Mhm.
He's been taking for so long.
He's evolved into a Giga Chad.
I'm not following.
That's a line in the video.
Giga.
Oh, I thought you just said like he took a lot of, and I was like, what's that to do with me beating his ass? Oh, like he's 1 pound,
beat
he's
his
1
ass.
stone lighter. I'll whoop his ass anyway.
I've been taking for so long.
I've been taking it for so long. That's like me whenever I'm constipated.
It just plays that clip from South Park where it's Randy Marsh in the toilet.
Starts doing like the spin.
Last time.
By the way, bro, I'm gonna say it now. I really hope Deji like learns to like humble himself again because he's starting to act cocky again. It's pissing me off. Like,
Is he? Oh, really?
yeah, FaZe Jarvis did a better like exhibition boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, and Deji wants to act like I fought Floyd Mayweather. I can't lose now. Like, yes, you still can, dude. You still could get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
I gave for Black
Honestly, it's probably because like I remember when KSI first beat Joe Weller, he got the same. He started acting the same way Deji is. If that's the case.
Oh, well, I guess that's true. That's like a little like high you get, and you like fought one of the greatest fighters. So that's I guess,
Yeah.
but like, dude,
But the
you
thing-
need to be silent
That's
again.
fine.
You need to like calm down again. I like the content that he's
Yeah.
making, but you need to just like simmer down, my boy, because that's how you keep winning. You simmer down,
Right.
you grit your teeth, and you fucking win. You don't just be like,
There
oh,
was a-
I won! That was my whole arc! One win! That was my whole arc.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with celebrating, right? But you gotta like know when to like stop and be like, all right, I gotta get back to work.
It's
and humble
prolonged.
myself.
It's too
Yeah,
prolonged.
Right?
Yeah,
right,
because
right.
that's what happened. Yeah, because when I was in high school, I had like this. I had that mindset.
You
when
pass
I'm
one
eating-
test and you're like, I don't even need to study anymore.
No, not like
Yeah,
that. Not like
but
that. Not like
with the
that.
sauce.
No, like.
You say
I
burgundy
mean, like
sauce?
where it's like, okay, I did this, but I can celebrate a little bit, but I gotta get back to work so I can continue succeeding. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's nothing wrong with celebrating a little bit, but you can't just be like, oh yeah, I won this. I don't see you winning that. Did you win that? You know, like that. Like
They should put. They should.
that's when it get. That's what's gonna get you f***ed over.
They should put Seth the Programmer and Swag Kage in a YouTube boxing match. I wonder who would win.
Oh hell yeah!
That'd be so
No, no.
awesome.
Yo, somebody make a video on the.
Let's power scale it right now.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, all
So
right,
Seth
for
the
sure.
Programmer has pedophile, so that makes him like -3
Oh my God.
in range because he likes to touch kids. So we'll say his speed is like +5 because he chases kids around the mall and Walmart whenever their kids get lost and stuff. And we'll say like his dexterity is like 100+ because he swims through ball pits trying to grab kids under there. So he's kind of high up there.
All right,
Swag
but
solos.
look, bro,
I
swag.
almost made a reference to Bandit,
Swa-
but given the
Swag,
context,
bro.
Swag's fucking
Bandit gets
swag
canceled.
stroke game. Swag stroke.
Dude, have you
game
guys seen
by
Swag's
itself.
wife?
I have
No,
not.
I haven't.
No, I have
It's
not.
Swag
been
has
a while.
wife?
Yeah.
Swag has a wife.
Yeah. Let me look it up again.
Ever done it? Wait, has he ever done a face reveal?
I think he's like a little skinny kid from what I remembered, but
Yeah.
wait, what? I remember seeing Swag Kage's wife.
Life.
I mean, his wife might be Madara.
Madara.
Exactly. No, nah, bro. He's got a Kakashi recolors his PFP. He can't lose.
W.
It's that simple.
He got
He
that
can't
purple
lose.
lightning on him. I think that's Swag Kage.
Exactly.
I sent the picture
That's
of
why
him.
they call him the Swag Kage, bro. So Seth's losing.
Seth the Programmer has racist gains, so he might win. He
He's
just
also
listens like,
got- he's also
I
got
hate
the,
black people. I love little children. You can't prove that. Every
I
pump.
almost said something.
Oh
that was-
yeah, no, I remember when he
that
got
cool.
like that in the stream. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
You know I hate.
No, it's like when Goku. No. Hey, no, hold on.
Oh my god.
It's like when Goku was turning Super Saiyan, except it's Seth talking.
You can't prove it.
You can't prove that. little cats.
I didn't touch those kids. Wait, so
And then you
I think that Swag Kage's wife. Is that her? I'm very confused.
You sent it in the chat. Hold up.
No, I sent Swag Kage's face, but I think that this is his wife. I remember her looking kind of
Oh,
cool.
that's Swag.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He looks like one of my classmates from middle school. No disrespect to Swag.
It looks like he watched a lot of Filthy Frank back in the day.
Whoa.
Oh no, definitely. Oh, that's his. Wait, that's his
Oh,
girlfriend.
yeah.
DNZ, as soon as he sees a white girl with blonde hair, whoa, ass ahoy.
Oh, what?
Cute laugh. That's so cute.
No. DNZ really do be like, yo, ass ahoy, and then it shows a picture of a plank.
What?
He's like hitting it from the back, and it sounds like whenever you hit a skeleton from Minecraft, like.
You just hear the clacking. You hear the clacking.
So who would win in the fight?
Man.
Look, because I sent the picture of Seth the Programmer, Seth the Child's Groomer versus Virgin Swag Kage.
What's that arm? Wait, no, wait. Hold up. No.
Seth the Programmer.
Hold up. What the hell is that on his fucking elbow?
Seth the Programmer, bruh.
Not Seth the Predagroomer, bro.
Oh damn! You sent the second picture.
The Predator.
God, damn.
That's
Oh,
the Predator.
oh
Yo,
my
yo,
God.
you guys remember that one scene from the first Spider-Man film where it's like, where like he's about to go into the wrestling ring,
Yeah.
and the guy like mispronounces his name. Like, imagine,
Not-
no. He's like,
Seth
he's
the
like,
Programmer.
he's like,
Seth the
The-
Programmer. What? He didn't set up my name. I didn't set up for a cage match.
who made that?
Bruh.
Like it's like that Spider-Man scene where he's like in the cage match. He's like, "Who made that thing for you? your 16-year-old girlfriend."
I didn't for a cage match.
That's a nice outfit. Did your
And it
groom,
shows,
the girlfriend make
and
that
it
for you?
shows. He's like, you know, he's like, that's a cute video. Did your girlfriend make it for you? And then Clyde starts getting fucking mad.
Wait,
He's like, "You can't prove that. You can't prove that."
Wait, no. That's a cute video. Did a minor make it for you?
Bro.
You can't prove that. You
You can't prove that. You know what would be a good fight? Set the Programmer versus Low Tier God.
Yes. Wait, no.
You need to kill yourself now. Your life has no purpose.
You can't prove that.
Why you sound like Quagmire?
No, hold up. Seth the Programmer would make him a perfect cosplay for Hisoka, bro.
Who would win? Who would win? Who would win? Look at the chat. Who would win? Set the Programmer or Low Tier God? Look at that spine, bro. Look at his spine. Which Low Tier God is also, from what I heard, like a weirdo too, because he met his ex-girlfriend at a movie theater. He was like 20, like he was like 20 to 30, and like she was like 17, and he was like shaking and stuff. He's like, I was so scared to see her. Like she was just the most beautiful girl I ever laid my eyes on, and I was scared. So I asked her for her number, and she said like she made him go on a scavenger hunt to find her Facebook. And like he did it, and he was like, "Oh my god!" Like I was so scared, but I did it. I went home, and all night I was looking through it. Like, and I'm like, "Dog, you sound crazy, dog."
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest though. I want Low Tier God on the podcast so bad. He's one of my top guests that I want. He's so funny.
No, I just realized, bro, that
His animals are so funny.
These animals are so funny with these animals.
Seth would make the perfect Hisoka Maro cosplay, bruh.
Yes, he would.
Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
Hisoka like literally had like a scene where he looked at Gon and Killua's butts from the back and like was like getting hard.
Gon. Yeah,
oh my god, I hate that scene.
Gon.
That's literally Set the Program.
No, in this case, it's like minor.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, I just found the gif of it. I sent it to the general.
Yes.
Yeah, but let's talk about figures, guys, because we said that we were going to, and then we went back on Set the Programmer.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Sully, go ahead.
Super Saiyan 5 Goku, Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo. What else? What can I think of? Battle Damage Super Saiyan Blue 3 Vegito. That's another one that I need to get.
I was thinking about whenever you kept saying that, I was thinking of like the rig juice where he's like, sugar roasted sugar crystals or something. Like, honey, what do you say, D&D?
Where are we talking about? Are we talking about figures we're getting or figures we just got?
Both.
Figures that we're getting and figures that we just got.
Figures that we're excited to get to.
Ooh, I'm really excited. Okay, because you already know I'm a big ass Naruto stan.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know I'm excited to get the OG Naruto figures later this year.
Oh.
Yeah, oh my god, securing a pre-order on those was actually not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, are you guys mad that the Beast Gohan thing is premium Bandai only? Like it's only a limited
Yes.
I would just get honestly, bro, the only thing that's really dope about that is the special beam cannon effect. Other than that, I would just buy the DL custom head and then just get like a custom made special beam cannon effect and just call it a day.
I low key think that like the special beam cannon could have been better.
I mean, they've actually, Tamashii Nation has actually never given us an actual special beam cannon effect before. So I think for like the first one they've ever done, at least to my knowledge, it looks dope. Plus it's blue, and you already know that's my favorite color, so you already know I'm a little biased in that regard. But I do see what you mean for how they could have made it better, though.
Yeah.
Like if they added like some, because I remember now I still need to see Superhero, but I did see.
You didn't watch Superhero?
What, my nigga? You don't.
I've been busy, bro, but I do want to watch it.
It's been out for a year.
You don't.
All right,
Nigga,
we're gonna schedule the watch party.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. I'll watch. Nah, bro, I'll watch it. I'll watch it on my own time. Don't worry. But because
you lying.
You lying.
I will.
You lying. You wanna know how I know? Because the last time that we talked, like over 2 months ago, right? I remember trying to talk to you about Superhero, right? And you said something very similar, and I gave you shit for it. I even told you where you could watch it.
Okay, that is true. I blame my procrastination on that.
Like my.
But all right, this time I will try to follow up on that promise.
Bro, you better. Or I'm gonna give you a fat kiss.
Yeah, you literally have like recorded evidence against you. We'll literally set the programmer, expose you if you don't watch it in like a week time.
Shit.
Yeah, you see us?
Nah.
We wait. We're not waiting 5 years for this shit. We do it in a week. We get this shit done.
Oh boy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna extort you for money.
Don't worry, guys. Clyde the Weeaboo wrote Dragon Ball Superhero. He wrote the script.
You can't prove that.
You can't prove that.
I'm pretty sure that like,
Dude.
that like.
All right, anyway, back to the special beam cannon effect.
What?
Because like I remember like in the clip that I saw for when Gohan used it, there was actually a bit of like red lighting on it. So if they added that, I think that would make it better.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think like 6 or 7 years ago, I think like they had like a Piccolo on like a display, and they had like a special beam cannon effect that looked like a million.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, like that shit looked so good, bro.
Pause.
Like I feel like, all right, this is one thing that I wish that they would do, but I'm like 95% sure they will never do. They shouldn't. They blah blah blah.
True. I couldn't have said it any better, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
For real, bro.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yes, there we go. They should. They should make like small separate
like
Dragon Ball like effect packs, and like for every single line, really, like they should do
I
that.
agree with that. No, I actually that would be dope, because I would love for them to release a new like Rasen Shuriken effect for like Naruto.
Yeah,
that'd be cool, but like I wonder how much they like
even
price gouge for that.
Probably a lot.
I feel like depending on the effects, I feel like it would go for no
I think they'll charge like
$35
$35 for like 2 effects.
Like $35, $40, $45 even, like
For how many pieces?
Oh yeah, like it would depend, because like the flame effect
Maybe like
Machinations was releasing.
Like
when them shits first came out, those were like $50 if I remember correctly.
See, that's why I don't fuck
five
with
or like
5
5 or 6 pieces.
What? No way.
No. Small ones for like.
No, I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. I would want that, but that isn't.
Yeah.
I really don't think that they'll do that. They're so money hungry. They don't give a fudge.
Well, I mean, you know what? Hey, man, that's the goal. But at the same time, it's like you got to be smart about it, because
You really associating Tamashi with smart? Are you kidding me?
Well, no.
They literally. I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, I'm happy that they're doing what they're doing, but like they're doing the bare minimum we've been asking them to do for like 6-7 years. So like,
dude, I'm still
we've been
mad
asking
about this
since
Gohan.
Seth the Programmer was trying to find out like girls' nudes and stuff, and
my
we
gosh.
still we had to wait 5 years for it.
Dude, look. I'm still mad that this Gohan is basically a Build-A-Figure Gohan, bro.
Oh yeah, no, that is dumb. That's why like that's like one of the main things that like really annoys me about that figure. But then
Well,
again,
I mean, when you look,
save money.
what?
It does save money because like the superhero Gohan is like $35 retail.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think they could have at least included like the Super Saiyan head sculpt, or not even
Become
that,
a
just, like,
Super Saiyan.
just the Gohan with like the glasses effect or the glasses up face or like his normal hair.
Yeah.
But I think it's really dumb they made Panda a premium Bandai. I thought that was really lame. Because you got like fucking the new TN, like the 2.0 TN, which came with Chaozu, fully articulated, right, for retail. So it's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really fucking stupid. You know what I thought they would do, right? I thought that they would include like a Beast Gohan head and like maybe like a few faces with an upcoming potential a Cell Max.
Cell Max. Yeah.
Right.
But given
if
like
they
how
did
large
that,
it would be, like I think that like
Wait, are they ever gonna make a Cell Max figure, or is that like too out of the question?
What?
They might, depending on the scale. But then again, Tamashii Nations has released like Grade A, Vegeta, and Broly, so I don't think it's out of the question to assume that they will make one in the future.
Which I mean, he'd be out of scale anyway, so like it wouldn't really matter. So
you know, I've been noticing.
What?
People are really starting to like Beast Gohan, like as a transformation now.
Yeah.
People really fuck with it heavy now. Especially just like seeing like the 2D renders, everybody likes it now.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, 3D.
I mean, I don't like the hairstyle. I would have just preferred them to just recolor Gohan, to be honest.
No, that's dummy.
Yeah, I know it's lazy, but I don't know. I just don't like how they executed the hair.
You don't like how they executed in 3D? Have you ever seen the 2D renders of it?
Yeah, actually.
Do you like
I actually saw like this one fan art. No, actually, there was this one fan art someone did where they drew it in like the Shintani art style, and that actually looked decent.
Send us. I want to see. We all want to see.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think I posted it a while back, but I could find it.
Okay.
It was like a fan art. Where is it? It's like around here somewhere.
Wow.
I swear, sometimes it's so hard to find specific fan art.
Dude, Shane, I know. I scrolled down in the comments, and that's what I found.
So annoying.
Not the one.
So
It's-
Not the right one.
What is annoying?
is this somebody who
like how it's
is literally like a racist thing, like a really racist thing, and like someone's like, "Wow, you guys just can't take a joke. Like we can't just say jokes about people, like racist jokes. You guys can't take a joke. This generation's soft." Like one of those people. I hate people like that. By the way,
It wasn't even just that. It was the fact that he was saying that black people make jokes about Asians, Mexicans, Jewish people, right? I can't think of anybody else, right? But then the thing that caught my eye, my eye is the last sentence. He's like, "God forbid they make fun of a slit-knit black person." I mean,
yeah, that was really corny.
like, okay,
Cornball activity.
like, you obviously haven't eaten your cornbread.
Everybody needs a daily dose of cornbread.
Cornbread.
Oh yeah, other.
Yo, this is kind of off topic.
What's up?
I was gonna say this is off topic, but one time when I was a kid, bro, right? I saw this episode of Johnny Test where like he took a can of whatever and like put it in the toilet and was acting like he threw up so he wouldn't have to go to school. And I did the same thing. I did the same thing, but just with a like can of like green beans, just like straight up green beans, right? And I put it in the toilet, and I was like, "Mom, I threw up," and she was like, "You didn't even throw out the can of green beans. It's still next to the toilet." and she was like, "Just for that, you're gonna get your ass whooped, and you're going to school."
What the fuck?
Oh my god. No, that is funny.
What if the green beans made you throw up? That's why vegetables are yucky.
I remember that episode.
Yeah,
It was like
what?
where Johnny was trying to like get out of doing a presentation or something, and then he found out like one of his classmates was sick, and he's like, I gotta do that shit too.
Dude, I always got out of presentations in school.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
really
I
mind
just
doing them as much as other people. I feel like.
I would just
Yeah,
bluntly tell.
I
Like,
hated them.
Yeah,
I would just
hated
bluntly
it.
tell my teacher. I would just bluntly tell my teacher, you're gonna grade me based off the slides, right? She's like, yeah, but like you also get presentation points, and I'm like, but aren't the slides a presentation to begin with? And she
My
was like,
presentation points was like 35% of my grade.
yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
dude,
I remember-
I always would just talk them down. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You start haggling with the fucking teacher.
I did start haggling with the teacher.
Ain't no way.
Middle school. Wait,
What?
I'm sending it to you guys on
Is that what you
Instagram.
said?
You go ahead, bro. Rice.
All right, because I remember in middle school, like the presentations were a lot more strict. Where
Aw.
basically where basically for us, it pretty much mattered if you had like a lot of writing in your slides, and you had to like also talk a good amount. Like like any presentation, right? But they were like really strict about it, so I had to like. Wait, what's wrong?
All right, sorry.
So I'm sending you on Instagram, bro. Oh, I know
okay.
whenever we
I
start
was-
sending stuff on Instagram, that's when the podcast has to end.
Got you. When I was in because I remember like when I went into high school, they became less strict about it, or not strict, but like in the way like they like basically changed up the whole style of how they wanted you to present, where they wanted you to have less text and talk more.
You better finish your slides, or else I'm getting SethTheProgramer in here.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna.
No, that was my middle school presentation. And, high school, we don't give a
That's not this. That's hilarious.
Dude, I always hated having to speak in front of the class and do those
damn.
Did you like stutter in front of the class?
yes.
I would.
Every
But-
single time, dude, it was horrible.
Did they say something about it?
Huh?
Did they say anything about it?
Not really, but it was just God. It sounded like I'm doing like a fucking a fucking
No,
remix.
I remember.
A remix.
Yeah, because a lot of people always like to say I was good at presentations, but I'm like, hell no, I stutter like a motherfucker. They're like, dude, we never noticed. I'm like,
You should.
no way.
You ever
man.
see?
No
Did you ever
way.
see that one video where it's like the dude's like the dog ran and he's like, nigga, what do you read? Are you stupid? And like he like pulls it up and it just literally says like the
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You should have just wrote down your slides like that, like you should like accounted like no those stutters were planned for. Like I meant to stutter. I was keeping you guys on your feet.
They're in the script. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, mates. I am feeling a bit fadey, if you know what I mean.
He's high on life.
Yeah.
He is high. He's
I'm
definitely
high
high.
on that. I'm high
Yes.
on life, guys. I don't do drugs, so I just get high on life.
I'm gonna be high off of banging your head off a wall in a second. No, I'm joking.
What?
DZ, you wanna wrap up?
You say what?
I just saw what you sent, and I'm like, bruh. What the fuck is that?
DZ, you
That-
wanna wrap
that
up, baby
reminds me
boy? Because you started it. Or Sully, do you wanna wrap up? Who knows? Oh, wait. Before, shout out your stuff, guys. Shout out your stuff.
Hey
My
yo,
segment.
the channel. Check out the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I haven't posted in 8 months, but you know what I'm saying?
Didn't you say that you're planning on
I got
having
it.
a new YouTube channel one time? Of these?
I am at least trying to plan to get a gaming channel up and running, but I haven't
Nice.
created
If
it
you
yet.
don't create in a week, I'm gonna set the programmer you.
You know what? You know what, Rice? You know what, Rice?
He's gonna
What are
dox
your
you.
projects coming up?
You can't prove that.
You heard these?
You know
Whenever
Rice?
whenever I ask like Rice, what do you want to promote? He's like you don't know that. You can't prove it. You can't prove that's my Instagram.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I actually didn't hear you.
No, you can listen back to the podcast for it.
You said whatever.
Yeah, nigga, you can listen back to the podcast for that in 5 days when D&Z gets around to editing it.
Well,
I just bit my goddamn lip.
to be
Ow.
fair, bro, I did take a while to edit that last one, but oh, Ace Bandit account. YouTube video should be up sometime whenever this is up. I guarantee you. And this shouldn't be that much for editing, so this maybe this will come up soon. But yeah, YouTube videos, Ace Bandit, Twitch, Ace Bandit, might start streaming. Most likely we'll start streaming.
OnlyFans, Ace Bandit.
Yes,
OnlyFans, Ace Bandit, 20% off right now.
Let's go.
What about you guys?
My Instagram is the King Zara. My YouTube channel is Zara Animation. I'm currently working on my 3D animation reel. It should be up within the next few weeks. Look out for that if you guys are interested. And also, if you made Nessie's up.
DNZ, don't laugh.
What?
I was gonna say don't say what time period is gonna come out in, because like that it might jinx it. But then I also thought of the don't laugh thing, and it made me laugh thinking about it.
Oh my!
We do a little trolling around here. Rice, anything you want to promote?
No.
Just follow my IG, which Rice the Blue.
Nice. All right, who's wrapping up?
I shall, if you guys are okay.
You can't prove we're wrapping up.
You can't prove we're done with the episode. Well, technically they can. They can see like the timestamp. Oh well, we're not on a Friday night, so you can't say we're getting freaky on it because it's Saturday.
Nah. Okay, we're getting freaky on a Saturday morning, on this early Saturday morning. I hope you.
What's
guys
the forecast looking
listening.
like? What's the traffic looking like?
Clear
blue skies. A highway accident on 49. Don't go there today.
Overcast.
I love highway accidents.
I thank you. We all thank you for listening to this episode. We hope
that we could provide some helpful insight and informative information and some clear, cutthroat discussion on all of the information that we brought throughout.
Also, subscribe to Violet Ghost Stop Motion on YouTube and support him on his Mario Kart 64 All-Star Cup Part 1, please. Since Link couldn't be here at the end of it, I will leave him a secret message. Link, it winks and twinks. That's his secret message. If he says it back to me whenever this episode comes back, I know that it does wink and twink. Indeed. Alright, well.
And remember, everybody, it doesn't wink unless it twinks, and it doesn't twink unless it winks.
We're not doing anything unless the booty hole's sweating. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,